Hola a todos, bienvenidos a un nuevo juego con King. Terminamos Assassins y ustedes votaron en YouTube cuál querían que fuera como el que siguiera en esta línea de gameplay. Ganó Red Dead Redemption, se ve muy interesante, nunca lo he jugado, como raro, entonces vamos a empezarlo, vamos a ver que no me dé tan duro porque los otros que ya empezamos a jugar que están reemplazando a Call of Duty y demás, la verdad sí me han dado muy duro. Entonces vamos a iniciar a ver cómo nos va. Ok, empezamos. Esa hija tiene sangre en la cara porque... ¿Ese soy yo? Tiene cara. Soy todo un machote. Rockstar Games, ok, interesante. ¿Por qué me siguen? ¿Qué hice? Ok. Mira, ¿qué le pasa en la cara?
Grateful Mrs. Bush that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we helped the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
To heaven. Ahorita balas.
Unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Okay.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Okay, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but
No,
this state
okay.
should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other.
Jenny está pendejita.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Llegamos. Ve a la taberna, ok. Bueno. O sea, para correr. El punto del mapa indica el objetivo. Esto es como para idiotas. Me encanta que me traten así, porque la verdad me queda complicado a veces. Ay, ese viejito mañoso.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
Okay.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Un caballito.
Correct.
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get. That's what you keep saying.
Ay, si me dejara. También tengo que manejar el caballo, qué locura.
No need to kick up a lot of dust.
¿Cómo hago para que corra?
Come on.
Whoa.
Se asustó el caballito.
So it's Fort Mercer you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Mierda, mierda, mierda,
You
mierda.
planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Ay, qué chévere suenan los cascos del caballo. De verdad se siente uno galopando.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Chévere. Las nubes parecen de verdad.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Ok, ay. Yo manejo caballo como si estuviera borracha.
No Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much much for those highfalutin big city types. Not
Se
much
corrió,
at all.
bravo.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind 'em up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me. I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill.
¿Me puedo volver a mirar el cadáver? Quiero saber qué tiene ese cadáver.
Ooh, there. Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend.
Ajá, ay, no joda. Claro, siempre. Desgraciado. Siempre me tienen que dejar sola en los momentos de echar bala o hacer algo así. Tengo miedo. Mi pobre caballo. Ay, ojalá no maten a los aminalitos.
Let's go.
Y me bajaré el caballo de la misma forma en que me subí. Ah, no, se dejó solo. Ok. No me han dado mucha información de qué es lo que tengo que hacer. Soy como un mercenario, alguna joda así.
Bill!
¿Quién es Bill?
Bill, I've come for you.
Ay. Hola, amiguis.
Bill Williamson! Come out here
No
right
son tan
now.
amiguis.
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh,
Oh my god.
do I look like I need saving?
No. La que también ayuda soy yo.
Please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Nos ofendió Trek. Ay.
Poor John.
¿Y qué me van a dejar ahí muertito? Qué desgraciados. Ay, mira, esa vieja venía en el tren. ¿No? ¿Y el caballito que lo hicieron? Me robaron mi caballo.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
Me lo está cobrando.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie Macfarlane. Miss Bonnie Macfarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you.
De familia.
See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Muy buena recomendación. Y ahora. Si ya me lo dijeron. Ahí le está lindo.
Back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Ok, vamos a ir a donde otros cachitos. Ok.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, then. Let's look around the property.
Este caballo no me hace caso. No se rebelde, mano.
General store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
No. Eso es una pura película, o sea.
Train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Ay, que le pegó al
That's such a
callito.
bad thing.
Change is only good when it makes things better. Come on, boy. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Ok. Y ya ese está el rancho.
Here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss Macfarlane.
Well, are we going inside?
Corre muy chistoso.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Bueno, pero ¿qué? ¿A qué hora empieza la matanza? Entiendo durmiendo.
Mr. Marston.
Miss Macfarlane.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Yeah! Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you?
¡Ay! ¿Por qué saltó? Devuélvase, devuélvase, devuélvase. Ahí vamos a dañar todo el cultivo. Excuse me. Marica.
Let's see that rifle. I want to come for the cops.
Ay.
Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws.
No, marica, ¿qué es esto tan horrible? Ay, pobres conejos.
Good shot, Mr. Them rabbits didn't stand a chance.
Oh,
We should check out the rest of the ranch.
ya no me gustó ese juego. Hay que matar a los animalitos. ¡Ah!
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Ay, muy triste.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Giddy up!
Antes pulsarle T y luego RS para no sé qué. Ah, ya entendí. ¿Qué se hizo esta vieja? Ay. Ay, no salta. ¿Por dónde me salgo, señora? Al fin. Mierda. Ay.
Ya.
Ay, pobrecito.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience.
No, pero saltar en caballo, sí.
Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss Macfarlane.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Ata el caballo al poste.
Yeah.
Listo,
Thank
quedó
you for your
atadito.
help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss Macfarlane.
Ok.
There's a young lady hears about with a boil in the most unfortunate place.
Ok. Apúrala, apúrala, apúrala. No. No está fácil, esa misma está súper complicada. Voy a seguir intentándola. La verdad es que no está tan fácil y ya lo iba a lograr y nada. Entonces vamos a seguir intentándola. La otra prometo ponerme al día y sacar esta misión y todas las demás adelante. Nos vemos en la próxima, chao.
Si te gusta el contenido de nuestro canal, suscríbete y activa la campanita para estar pendiente de todas nuestras actualizaciones. También puedes seguirnos en nuestras redes sociales y visitar nuestra página web para contenido extra.